Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russell again, and I wanted to do a quick video on how to create affiliate offers and how to sell products and services that you didn't create, that you don't have to manage, and that are already successful, so you don't have to take the risk, whether it be financially or money-wise. You can just plug into products and services that you already believe in, that you already use, and that obviously have some kind of an affiliate program with it, and how to actually promote it without being spammy or scammy, actually helping people by sharing your story on how it has helped you. And so there are lots of affiliate programs, and oftentimes if you want to find out if a company has a program that you can get plugged into, it's usually 100% free. In fact, I think it's always free, but I could be wrong. And what you can do is you can go to different websites and you can just scroll down to the bottom and see if they've got some kind of a reference to an affiliate program or partners or referral program, things like that. Those would be the words that it would say at the bottom. And then when you click on that, you register, and you would then just fill out your information, and then you would get a unique affiliate link that is just for you, and it gets you credit every time somebody clicks on it. And if they purchase, then you get money. So whether that's a one-time deal or it's a monthly recurring, I personally like to go for recurring because there's just more safety in that when you've got money coming in from repeat customers each and every month versus just one-time offers, although I'll do both. But I always usually try to find, if there's some kind of a recurring subscription. So this video today is really to help wholesalers, realtors, and just entrepreneurs in general who are looking for that cash each month to come in and pay bills and things like that while you're building your main business. So it's not really meant to be your full-time business, although there are millionaires, and I'll kind of share a little bit about that at the end of this video. But there are actual millionaires who have become extremely successful by selling other people's products and services. So that means they've been able to do the work up front and then sit back and enjoy passive recurring cash flow coming in each and every single month from work and fulfillment of other people. And so they've just gotten to be able to get a piece of that. And so this video is really just to kind of share with you how it's done, how I do it, how many others do it, and then give you some resources and the current program offer that I've got right now that you can get involved in for as little as free. So take a look at it. I've got some other stuff for mentoring if you want that's at the next level. Obviously, it's not free, but it's the next best thing, and it'll show you how to do this plus essentially what I share in other stories where my mentor talked to me about. Not only going for the big deals, the elephant deals, but also going for the smaller deals so you get that cash coming in, the rabbits. So I'll show you how to do both, how to hunt rabbits and elephants, small deals and big deals. Small deals meaning that monthly recurring cash, and the big deals, if you're in real estate as a wholesaler or a realtor, you're not just dependent on the big deals, which we definitely want, but what do you do in between if you're kind of waiting for those deals to close? And so the idea behind this video, let me see if I can share my screen here. The idea behind this video is to show you how I do that. So I'm right now in my Clickfunnels account, and this is the back of Russell Brunson there. And as I scroll down here, I see a variety of blocks that are representations of different funnels. And a sales funnel, just so you know, if you are new to my work and kind of what I do, there's websites, the traditional websites that we all are familiar with, and then there is a sales funnel. The way that I like to explain the difference and why it's important to know the difference, the word sales funnel obviously tells you it's focused on making sales, whereas a lot of websites, believe it or not, a lot of website owners believe that their website is designed to make sales, but it really isn't. It's just kind of like an online brochure, and it doesn't generate a whole lot of cash at all. So a great way to kind of understand the difference is, when I go to Walmart, Walmart's got a ton of great products, but the problem is it's got a ton of great products and it's got a bunch of shelves. Now, I don't know about you. Maybe you're an expert shopper. I'm not. My wife is. She's amazing at it. She knows. She's just really good at shopping. But I'm not. And when I go to a store, I like to go in. I like to pre-know where the product or service is, and just go in and get it and get out. Kind of like a Navy SEAL, right? I'm in and out. Navy SEAL for shopping. Whereas my wife, she likes to go browse around, touch everything, and put stuff in her car, get to the cash register, and then empty it out. Stuff she doesn't want. I don't get that. But when I go to Walmart, there's a ton of aisles, a ton of products, and usually I get frustrated because I don't have the whole store memorized. And so I have to ask one of the nice representatives at Walmart to guide me to where to find what I'm looking for. And they kind of, I follow them around and they take me all the way to whatever aisle it's on and they show it to me, and then I grab my product and I come to the checkout. If I'm unable to find it, I typically will just walk out of the store. If I can't find it, I don't know if I want to ask for help, and I might just get frustrated and just leave. Whereas if I go to an IKEA store, if you're not familiar with IKEA, it's very different. So IKEA, you go up an escalator and you get to the top floor. When you get into the top floor, you walk in, and on the right-hand side, there is either a blue or a yellow bag. You grab the bag. So it's clear that you're supposed to grab the bag, which is smart on their part because they want you to fill the bag up. Then when I look straight ahead, I look on the floor, I see this big arrow telling me which direction to go to. So I start following the arrow, and crazy enough, I get to see every single product that they offer at IKEA as they take me around in a kind of a spiral pattern to the bottom where the cash register is. So they show me every single product that the store has. I have no choice but to follow the arrows if I want to get out of the building. So I have to just take this guided tour around as I spiral down to the bottom and get to the cash register. And if my bag, my yellow or blue bag is full, then I'll empty it and pay through with the cash register to the cashier. So the difference between a traditional website is it's kind of like Walmart, where a visitor arrives at the website for the first time, and there's lots of good products, but there's just too much. There's too many things for them to look at, too many buttons on their menu showing all kinds of different things that they can do and get lost in. Whereas a sales funnel is like IKEA, right? It's one thing at a time. It's one specific sales message at a time. It's a guided tour. So the visitor only has to think about or make a decision about one thing when they arrive at a sales funnel, right? And so I'm going to show that to you here in a minute. And then when they click on the button or they give their information, whatever the call to action is on the first page, they go to the second page, which is like following that arrow on the bottom of the floor. And then there's one thing for them to do there. And then they do whatever call to action that is, and they go to the next page, which is the third page in the funnel. And they are they're being given one specific message there. So it's like that guided tour at IKEA where you just follow the arrow. You don't have to, it's kind of mindless. You don't have to think about it. And if you do have to think about something, it's just one thing that you think about. You're not having to think about all these different decisions or what should I click on. And I know this might sound trivial and I mean, good grief, it's a website, right? But people today, you've got about 6-7 seconds before you lose someone's attention. And the fact is, most people will disappear from the traditional websites. If you have a traditional website and it's not getting you the sales or the contact information that you want, that's why it's not designed to. It's designed really to be an online brochure. So I want to kind of share with you, let's get back to the screen here. These are the different types of funnels that somebody can get. And the one we're going to focus on for affiliate marketing, and again, if you're kind of catching up to some of the videos I've done before, the reason why we're talking about affiliate marketing is because what I found over the years is most wholesalers, realtors, and just entrepreneurs in general, while they're trying to get their business, the main business off the ground, which usually entails selling decent amounts of product or service, meaning the price tag is, you know, middle to high. They find it to be a little bit more challenging. Also, you know, their concept may not be 100% proven yet, meaning it's not currently selling, or at least not selling enough. So affiliate marketing is awesome because you already are, you're essentially plugging into something that's already successful. Okay, I'm going to select bridge funnel here. My machine goes a little slow sometimes, so especially when I'm recording. But you're plugging into somebody else's program offering their products or services, and you only select programs that you know are already successful. So instead of you taking the risk of time and money and effort, you know, for 6 months, a year, or 2 years trying to make something work, instead you're plugging into something that's already successful. In fact, that's the only type of business that you should plug into. So a bridge funnel is essentially, it's, as you can see here, it's 2 pages, and it's designed to capture leads, capture the contact information of the visitor. And it's designed then, once you capture their name and phone number and email address or whatever it is that you're trying to collect. I usually try to collect just no more than an email, and that's it, because people typically are very nervous about stuff online, and they do not want to give a lot of their contact information. So I'll usually try to collect a very little amount in the beginning, and then after I've built some trust, and I would ask for a little bit more. So if you're asking for too much up front, think about that like if you met somebody on the street and you asked them for their social security number, their address, they would be like, you're crazy, right? So that's why you don't want to do that. You want to ask for very, very little, just like you would do on the street, and then you have a better chance. In fact, statistically, you'll lose about 75%, or you get a reduction in about 75% of the people that will actually give you their contact information when you ask for more than just an email. So if you're asking for more than just an email up front, you are losing some subscribers. So as you can see, there's some free templates. There's 6, 8 templates here that are all free. And then below that, they've got some done for you templates that are already built, which are pretty awesome. And they're beautifully designed and mobile responsive, which means you may not know this, but the way that your funnel looks like on a desktop looks very different on a mobile, on a phone. So you want it to be both desktop and mobile responsive. And so let's just say I'm going to pick, let's pick this one. Now, what's cool about Clickfunnels, and the reason why I like Clickfunnels, and I'll put some links down below. What's cool about Clickfunnels is they've got most of it done, and what is not done, of course, like the words and obviously the sales message, things like that, you can easily edit. It's click and drag and drop. It's very, very simple. So I'm going to get this funnel here. And I'm going to pause, I think. No, I think we'll keep going here. Yeah, let's pause.